Hello everybody, I'm HippieNog2, and today we're going to be taking a look at the newest entry in one of my favorite game series, Pokemon Rumble, and this is titled Pokemon Rumble Rush, and it's for iOS and Android. It is currently only out in Australia at the time of recording, so if you want to know how I'm playing it, I have left the details in the description below. But let's get into it. This has to be the worst entry in the series, and that's a big letdown for me, because I saw this as a huge opportunity for mobile, because it is such a simple game to play normally. It's inherently just a joystick and two different attacks, but this has limited it to just attacking, and even that gets taken out, but I'll talk about that later. So essentially, this is Pokemon Rumble, but you just tap to attack, and it's essentially a clicker, like a cookie clicker or something like that, and it automatically moves you around. You still collect Pokemon, and you sort of search different regions, and you have a certain amount of feathers that allow you to search different areas, and that's essentially how they make money, also by speeding up processes, like a normal thing. But what I like about Pokemon games especially is that they make it so you can beat the game without having to buy anything, and this holds true to that. But what makes this sort of bad is that they've taken out all the elements of gameplay and made it automated, and that's a big disappointment. You don't really feel like you're in the action as much, and it is a little cluttered because you don't get to move around. You can dodge, though, by swiping on the screen, but honestly, you don't really need it that much. It just helps you move a little bit faster. Oh, it's not all bad news. I will say that despite not being able to control it, I understand what they were going for. They were going for being able to play this game with one hand and in short bursts, so you can do that. And it's not a terrible game. I still found some enjoyment out of it. I just prefer the other entries in the series much more. Some of the things that I like about this that they've brought new are sort of this arc that you see here. It sort of just gives it a little more 3D perspective, makes it a little interesting. Also, I like how they chose to find new regions. You sort of tap on a grid and you find new places, and you can see where other people have been, and that sort of gives away ideas of where you can go next, which is pretty cool, I think. I also like how they've added in sort of these gears. There's sort of these power-ups that allow you to change the Pokemon, whereas before in the past, your Pokemon were pretty much whatever you got, and it would stay that same, so you would just chuck them afterwards. But this allows you to hold onto the Pokemon a little bit longer because their CP isn't immediately useless. Some of the other features in the games include the daily missions, which give you gems that you can use to speed up the process, these gears that you can equip to your Pokemon like I was talking about, and you can also get these special ones that allow you to have another move, and these are very powerful, as seen here. And you also get auto attack, which makes it so you don't even have to play the game at all, because why would you want to? Here I'm not even doing anything and it's winning for me. And then finally we have a shop where you can spend real money because you just want to throw it out the window. This is definitely the worst entry in the series, but I don't think they have to do much to improve it, and there's definitely a chance to do that. I think all they really need to do is make it so you can play with two hands, just have it so you can walk around, and it would be fine. I don't see any reason. I think that it's fine that the levels are short, but I don't see any reason to really need to overhaul the game entirely. Just adding a joystick would make it a little more enjoyable for everyone. If you have any comments, be sure to leave them down below and tell me what you think about the game. Be sure to like the video if you want more on Pokemon Rumble, and as always, just have a great day.